Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So this set of nails I'm going to be doing on my own nails. So I'm just showing here I have prepped my nails and applied my tapered square tips and a clear layer of acrylic, and then I'm coming in with my design. I have recently done a prep video, so I will leave that in the description box below if you would like to see how I prep my nails. So I'm coming in with Glitterama Delicate and just creating a extended nail bed. This is quite a pale peachy nude colour with an iridescent glitter. So I'm just placing that on, blended the back of the bead out, and then I'm just using my brush to try and get the shape of that smile line as neat as possible. I will be coming into violet, but I was just trying to do the best I could with my brush. Then coming in with a second bead to pull over that previous one. And then next up I'm coming in with that cuticle bead. So I'm ensuring to have my finger tilted down so gravity does its job and pulls the acrylic down. This does stop the acrylic flooding your cuticle area, and then I'm just using my brush to try and get that as flush as possible without touching any of the cuticle or skin. Because this nail has a very fine glitter in it, I did decide to cap in clear acrylic to protect that. I'm really sorry that it's slightly out of shot. It's my first time doing my own nails on camera. And just applying a little bit more just so that there was a little bit more of an apex there. I'll then leave that to set. So I'm going to be coming in on the middle finger with Glitterama Dizzy Devil. And this is a beautiful lilac colour. I did, however, I picked it up far too wet, and I just struggled with it a little bit because I had picked up the bead too wet. It flooded back into my cuticle area, and then I was panicking trying to sort it out. But yeah, I got there in the end once I'd cleaned it up a little bit. I don't usually struggle with Glitterama colours. I've been using them a long while now, so I don't usually struggle with them. I think it was just because I was thinking so much about the camera angle and how to do it on camera and constantly checking the view on my phone that, yeah, wasn't paying enough attention. So I'm just doing a nice thin layer of that Dizzy Devil, as I will be capping that in clear acrylic. Just working nice and wet, just painting on the colour really. You can use these as strength powders and build your whole nail in them, but my preference when working with any coloured acrylic is 90% of the time to use it thin and cap. So again, I'm coming in with Dizzy Devil, and I'm doing a really thin wet wash of this just to cover any blemishes on my nail plate and just so there's a backing for my glitter. And then I'm coming in with the beautiful unicorn glitter from Charlie's Nail Art. I do have a discount code for Charlie's Nail Art. I will pop it in the description box below, so check that out if you would like to get 10% off your order. So this is a beautiful glitter. It's got a fine iridescent glitter and then some purple and pastel coloured dots, some diamonds. It's probably my favourite glitter at the moment. I've used it quite a lot because I'm just really loving it. It catches the light beautifully. This video isn't doing it justice. But yeah, in case you can't tell, I know I absolutely love it. So I'm just working with small wet beads of acrylic, dipping into my raw glitter and then patting that very gently around the nail. Just nudging some of the larger pieces to where I want them to be. And then I will leave that to set, as I will cap that in crystal glass. So then onto the pointer finger, again coming in with a thin layer of Dizzy Devil. And this now is going to be a glitter fade, but I wasn't sure. At first I was going to do a marble, so that was why I did the super thin layer of Dizzy Devil. And then I thought, no, do you know what? I want a glitter fade. So I come in with another bead where that fade will end roughly, and I'm just applying a bit more acrylic there just so that their colour was more pigmented. And I'm going to be coming in with glitter at the cuticle area, so I didn't worry about applying any more product there, as I didn't want it to be bulky. So then again, with a small wet bead of acrylic, I'm dipping into that raw glitter, nudging it around and then fading it down the nail. I really loved how this set come out. I've had so many compliments on it. And then just a little bit more glitter, as I wanted it to have a more full coverage and fade down the nail a little bit more. And as you can see, it's picked up a few of those pastel dots which look really nice over the lilac acrylic. So again, I'll leave that to set, as I'll cap that in crystal glass clear acrylic. So onto the thumb, I'm going to do an ombre. So again, Dizzy Devil, blending the back of that bead out so that there isn't a harsh line, and then pulling the rest of the colour down the nail plate, down the free edge, sorry. I love this colour. Purple is my favourite colour anyway, but I absolutely love this colour. So just coming in with a little bit more at the tip, just so that that full coverage is there, as it is quite a light colour. Then once I'm happy with that, I'm going to come in with the Delicate again, which I used on the extended nail bed. And because this has got the fine glitter in it, it ombres with everything so effortlessly. It's got enough coverage to be used on the nail plate and cover any blemishes, and yeah, and look really nice. But then it has that glitter in it that makes it really easy to ombre. So I'm just dragging that down the nail. I loved how the iridescent glitter in it looked over the purple. Okay, so now all my acrylic is applied. I'm going to come in and cap these nails in clear acrylic. So I did go off camera to do that, as I didn't want the video to be super long. And then I'm just coming in with my hand file and just crisping up that smile line, ready for my next colour. Once I'm happy with that, I will dust away all of the dust and then apply the lilac acrylic at the free edge. I did spend quite a lot of time filing this, as I was just really trying to get the sides symmetrical. As I've said in my previous video, I do struggle with doing smile lines, so at the moment I'm trying to do at least one in every set of nails to get the practice. So yep, I'm finally dusting away all that dust, and I was just trying to show on camera how high I build my wall for the acrylic. And I'm then going to come in with the lilac for the free edge. So as I said, I usually cap any coloured acrylic I use in clear acrylic if I'm doing a full nail or a majority of a nail, but if I'm doing something like colour blocking or the free edge, then these colours don't need to be capped, so I build the rest of the nail with them basically. So I'm not worrying about if my coloured acrylic goes over that nail bed area, as you will be filing the whole nail, which will then reveal that crisp smile line you've created with your file. However, I'm trying my best to ensure that I get the acrylic right down into the wings of those nails. Otherwise, when you do file, you'll file away the colour and then there'll be this gap if there isn't enough acrylic there. So I'm really trying to concentrate on making sure that that coloured acrylic has gone all the way down the wings of the nail. You know, it doesn't matter if you're using lots of beads to get this done. If the end result looks nice, it looks nice. So it just was coming in with a little bit more to even that product out. And it does look a right mess right now, but it did file in. Yeah, it filed in quite nicely. I was fairly happy with it. So I then went off camera and filed my nails. However, I did decide to leave this one in so you could see how I do my nails, do my filing, sorry. So I just come in with a 100 grit file. I really love Femme Fatale's files. So yeah, they're my go-to file for refining, contouring, shaping. You know, they are really great quality. So I'm just coming in and basically going over that nail until I've revealed the smile line and got rid of all that excess acrylic. So I have obviously sped this up because I don't file that fast. And then once I've got rid of all that excess acrylic and debulked it, I then come in and shape and contour the nail. So I'm just still getting rid of any of that excess. And then I'm going to come down the side wall, around the cuticle, and then down the other side wall to basically contour that nail. And then I just keep doing that until I'm happy with how the structure looks. Just showing you there my side view. And then I was just showing you all the nails. And then I just come in again and just neaten up the sides and the free edge. Constantly checking my nails from different angles to make sure that the structure is correct and that I'm happy with the shape. Now the shaping wasn't perfect, but I was pretty happy with it. It is another thing I'm trying to work on improving. So then I'm dusting away all of that dust, making sure to remove everything from underneath the nails where some dust might have collected, or those little bits of acrylic. I've then cleaned them all and buffed over them with a buffing block, and then give them a good scrub so that they're all free from dust, and then I'm going to come in and top coat them. So I'm top coating them with Premier Gel and No Wipe top coat. So this is their High Shine non-wipe top coat, I think is the correct name. So I'm just coming in and top coating them all. Just applying a nice generous layer. I wanted to get a better angle for filming, so I just got a little pot to lean on. I loved this nail, it really come to life when you added the top coat. So yeah, basically I then top coat all of the nails, pop them in my LED lamp for 60 seconds to cure, give them a minute or two to cool down, and then come in and apply my cuticle oil. And then that's the end of the video. So let me know if you've enjoyed it, if you've enjoyed seeing me do my own nails. As I said in a previous video, I think I am quite new to YouTube, so any feedback or constructive criticism would be greatly appreciated, as along with all the likes and subscribes, of course. So if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you aren't already subscribed to my channel, then please do. I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye.